Namaste everyone. Namaste friends. Good morning. Hope you're safe and fine and you're enjoying your present time. Hope you're finding all the positive engagement. If not, still keep going ahead. I will really happy. Um, at least you doing some yoga stretches in the morning, practices in the morning, any healthy activities basically. If you don't know the sequence, if you don't know your present time, what to do, how to do, at least Surya Namaskar you can do. Something laying down stretches, some inversion if you like to do, if you know. Even if not, any body resistance exercises are fine to be done, including with that some pranayamas, as we all know the benefit of pranayama. Today, this is my first live and I'm trying to do that. So, just to have a live video. Tomorrow I'll come properly with announcement of the time. I'm planning one session in Hindi, one session in English. So शायद मैं 7 a.m. हिंदी के लिए आऊँ, around 45 minutes class, and then 8 a.m. English class. 7 a.m. will be a beginner's class and 8 a.m. will be maybe intermediate class. So let's try just for to see which common mistakes we do in veerbhadrasana. And it's very common, and then later on people get discomfort in the knee, they don't get a much benefit out of it. So let's try. If you have any question, you can write me in comments anytime. So as we all know, veerbhadrasan, we have 1, 2 and 3 common mistakes we do in veerbhadrasan. 1 and 2, 3 is a matter of practice. So the common mistakes which we understand. So first thing you have to understand, if we are doing veerbhadrasana 1, that means your hip should be pointing to the front. So it's not that your legs, watch my legs position, when you're doing front position of the veerbhadrasana, your hip should face to the front. Your hip should face to the front and you will open the back leg. So kind of making an L shape or T shape. So now what we are drawing, this is the open hip, and then we keep the V shape, this is the closed hip. Means these both the hip bones pointing to the front. So this is the position. So if you're doing veerbhadrasana, that means you have to keep this left hip, whatever leg is going behind, has to be forward. Has to be forward means the chest is pointing to the front. If the back leg is open to the side, and then if you struggle, your left hip is opening that side and you struggle to do veerbhadrasana 1. This is the chest and hip position. Now watch my knee position. Very important for that. So I will be keeping my chest facing front, leg behind. Now my aim will be keeping both hips facing front and keeping the left toe as in as you can, both the hips facing front, and start bending your front knee. Now this is very important. You should not cross your knee to the ankle line. If you're doing this job, if your knee is crossing, means too much pressure is coming on the knee. So this normally we do unawarely, these mistakes, and too much pressure on the knee. Thigh is not taking much pressure. It is taking, but too much pressure is going on the knee. So very important is knee and ankle should remain in the same line. Maybe behind, but definitely not forward. Now watch me once again, that my left leg going behind and keeping it in, bending your right knee. Now back leg is also straighten up. Don't bend your back knee. Left leg straight, right knee almost 90 degree, knee and ankle in the same line. Your left hip pointing front, your chest pointing front, and then you stretch. So now my thigh is strong, my back calf, back heel is strong, and chest is pointing front. And then we do. Hands can be joined, can be stretched. Don't too much push back. It's important to found a very stability of this position. Then you come back. Now, this was the veerbhadrasana 1 facing front. Veerbhadrasana 2 is an open hip. So for that, from kind of both the toes facing front to both the toes facing front to we do a T position. I'll open my hip joint. So kind of making a back T position. So hip is opening back. Now watch me like this. So this is the toe position, slightly in, and then I will step back. So what's happening now? Because my toe is this side, my hip is automatically coming to the side facing, not the front facing anymore. Veerbhadrasana 1 was the front facing chest, now is the chest pointing to the side to the horizontal line. So this, and in this position we take a step left. So watch me now. T position of the back foot. In the same direction, slowly, slowly, slowly you're stepping back. You stretch your arms and then you bend your knee. Remember, you're not crossing. Here again, this happens for many people. Again, it's a wrong movement. So what you should be doing is observing the knee. Knee and ankle should be straight in one line. Your chest now should be completely open to the side and your arms are stretched. Second common mistake, you lean forward. You don't have to lean forward. Your head and hip, they should be in same one axis. You shouldn't be leaning forward. You're stretching your arms very well. Don't raise your arms above the shoulder level. You're rolling back your shoulders and you're stretching. And then you're looking. Watch me from the back side. Like this will be the arms position. Open hip, completely facing to the side. Then you're bending. You can go more. But do not cross. And then roll back your shoulder. Don't lift like that. Pull down. Roll back your shoulders. Stretch your arms. Look in front. So this is the position. You should be doing it. Back leg straight. Very firm and active. This position. And then slowly you're coming back. Remember, you don't have to lean forward. You don't have to cross the knee. These two are very important, especially the knee crossing is very important for us. The last one is Veerbhadrasana 3, which is slightly harder for many people. Still you can try that. There are many ways to go in that. What easily I like to go is stretching in Tadasana, lifting the leg up behind. So already you created your leg behind up and you are balanced. And then with that balance, maybe you stay here. With the balance, you move forward. If there is no balance, you stay before. So with the balance, you stretch forward. If the arms are getting you uncomfort, then you roll back your arms. Keeping the arms in line with the body. I'm showing with the opposite leg now. And then you lift your leg. Balance and stability on the left leg, arms are stable, and then you lean forward. So any of these two hand movement you can try. So these are the Veerbhadrasana 1, 2 and 3. Remember, you don't have to lean forward, you don't have to cross your knee. As soon as you're crossing your knee is taking body weight, which is not a Veerbhadrasana. Taking a body weight on the thigh is a Veerbhadrasana. Ask me and write me any questions if you have. Tomorrow we will be live 7 a.m. for the Hindi class, 8 a.m. for the English class. Thank you very much. Have a good day and keep smiling.